Guys, so you're welcome to my channel once again. This is Namens here. If this is the first time of visiting this channel, I will entreat you to subscribe to it and you click the all that will pop up, so you'll be notified whenever I upload other videos. Forgive me for my voice. I suffered some severe cold recently, so if I seem to be speaking through my nose, you forgive me. Alright guys, and forgive me also for the quality. I've been trying to position myself to get much better quality, but it looks like this is the best I could get, so pardon me for that. All right guys, so I've been in Qatar since October 15th of this year, and like I've said in my previous videos, I'm going to be here for just a few months, but during my short stay here, the few things that I've picked up, I would like to share with you, so that in future, if you intend visiting, this might be of help, and it would guide your stay and at least help your visit. So let's go into today's video.
Yeah, it's Tonchi, movement.
All right, guys. So. Just few pointers that I would like to share with you. Qatar being a Muslim country, just as the UAE is, have a lot of similarities with how the UAE do their stuff. Most of the things that I've observed here are almost like they are in the UAE. So just maybe some of them might be just a repetition of what I have already said in my previous video concerning the UAE. Some might also probably be new to my subscribers and future viewers. So guys, if you intend coming to Qatar, it will be ideal that you learn some basic Arabic. I'm not saying you need it, but you know, when you speak other people's language, they feel they are much warm towards you. Okay, so you can learn the basic. Like the most important one is the Salamu Alaikum. You know, they are Qatarians are Muslims, so Salamu Alaikum, the peace of Allah be upon you, is the general greeting. So it doesn't matter if you are Christian or whatever, you could learn that and bring it in when you get here. So you can greet everybody with Salamu Alaikum, and the response will be Wa Alaikum Salam, like we know. And if somebody tries to speak Arabic with you and you don't, and the person doesn't understand any English at all, you can say Mafi Arabic. So when you say Mafi Arabic, it means you don't speak Arabic, and then that will be just some basic Arabic will help when you are coming in. Okay, one thing too is the dress code. Qatar doesn't have a strict dress code, but they expect that you dress moderately. This is a Muslim country, so you know you don't come here and be showing your cleavage all over the place, and you know, for the guys be dressing wearing shorts and sleeveless, especially when you are going to the mosques and also into government buildings. You might not be permitted into those places. It's just like it is in the UAE. You don't go into public buildings with, you know, spaghetti hands for the ladies and short sleeve and shorts for guys. The rules are almost the same. One thing too is that Qatar is particular about indiscriminate littering and spitting. So if, for instance, you are in the city and you litter or you're spitting around anyhow, you could be picked up and suffer a huge fine. So when you come in, you comport yourself when it has to do with littering and spitting. Don't be going about littering and spitting anyhow. You have to discipline your hands. If you come from where you are used to littering, drop it where you are before you come here. And also spitting as well. You don't come and be spitting just anyhow. Now, you should also, as much as possible, don't stretch your hands to shake people, because the person that might not be their culture to shake. So you wait. When you meet somebody, you're talking to the person, you wait, let the person stretch their hands towards you, then you could also stretch. So don't be the first to stretch your hands. So excuse me to say, you don't look like an idiot if the person does not stretch their hands back. So the ideal thing is, after you speak with them, you can put your hand on your chest to show that you appreciate whatever has happened, and they will usually respond with that. Or if the person stretches their hand, then you could shake, then you are fine. So excuse me to say, you don't look like an idiot. All right. Don't also point like with finger like that. You know, you don't point like that at people. It's culturally, it's culturally offensive to the people here. You could speak with them if you want to maybe point a place. You could use your full 4 fingers to point. Don't usually do this because it's culturally, it could be culturally offensive to the person you are dealing with. You might not know, but it might be culturally offensive to the person. So ideal case is to do this. If you are directing the person to some place, you could use both hands to direct the person. So you don't want to come to somebody else's country and be offensive to them, all right? So you come to people's country and you show respect to them, and you respect their cultures and you respect their way of life. So you live in their country, and every country have their own laws. If you don't agree with their laws, you better stay in your own country. But once you come to their country, you do well to stick to their laws and obey their laws. So it will be respectful to them, and you can also stay here peacefully and exit when your time is up. All right, guys. So one more thing too is that in Qatar, it is not obligatory to tip. When you go out and you receive any service, it is usually not obligatory to tip. You could tip as much as you want, but it's not like it's obligatory that you should by all means tip after receiving a service. But you know, it's ideal when you receive a good service from a service provider and you decide that you want to tip. That is cool. It shows you encourage the person and let the person know that the person did a good job and the person provided you a very good service, so they deserve an amount of tip. But it is not mandatory to to tip. Okay. Now in all this, you should also try and read a little more about this place if you intend to visit. Watch other videos if you intend to visit, so at least you get abreast with how things are, their way of life and stuff like that. Okay, so when you come in, you'll be able to blend in easily. It's a cool place, really. I've been here for a short time, but it's so cool. It's open. I mean, you go wherever you want to go. They have a subway, train system. They have a busing system. Beautiful place. It's a small country, so you're able to move around easily. The people are welcoming. Like the nationals are very small. The locals, you barely even meet them. So the population are all expats, like it is in the UAE. There are no too much restrictions. You could move around, do everything, but know that this they don't appreciate, and this is what they appreciate, so you can fit in very well. For instance, they don't appreciate open alcoholism. So if you are in your private place, you can drink your alcohol, get boozed, stay in your private place, but they don't appreciate that you walk on the streets, drink and get boozed and be moving halfway by the roadside to show everybody that you are drunk. They don't appreciate that you go to a public beach and be in a bikini and that kind of stuff. If you are in your private pool or private area, you could do that, but they don't appreciate that. Notwithstanding, I'm not saying it is not done, but this is something that they don't appreciate. So if you would, at least you wear maybe a long t-shirt or to cover it up or something. So at least you show that you are respecting their culture as much as possible. All right, guys. So thanks for watching. God bless, and catch you another time.